Hello, St. Bernard. This is Father Bauer coming at you here from my office. And it's crazy to say this, but it's springtime. We're getting ready for Holy Week and First Communion, and before we know it, the school year is going to be out. It's going to be summertime, and that means it's time for the Strawberry Festival. So I've been meeting with the Strawberry Festival Committee over the last number of weeks and months, and we've been talking about plans. If you're wondering who's on the committee, it's the staff and me, plus some of our council representatives. So Jane Lowe, Minnie Simpson, Kathy Leaf Green. We've been talking about the plans for the Strawberry Festival. And a lot of our conversations have been centered around this sheet of paper right here. This has all the financial numbers from the Strawberry Festival over the last number of years. And I know you can't see it very well on this screen, but don't worry, I'm going to keep a copy of this in the parish office, and I'm also attaching it to this email so you can see the numbers for yourself, right? But basically, long story short is we used to raise a significant amount of money at the Strawberry Festival, but it's because we had a donor who donated all the pork for the pork tenderloins, which was a huge expense that we were able to save on and convert to profit. But ever since the pandemic, that donation hasn't happened, and so because of that, our profits have significantly decreased, right? And yet we still have all that work that goes into making the food, right? If you've ever helped with the Strawberry Festival food booth, it is a lot of work. There's a lot of coordination that goes into it. So once you factor in, labor costs and everything else, we're really hardly making anything at all on the food booth, and yet it's a huge time commitment. There's a lot of coordination that goes into it. So the recommendation that this committee has made is that this year, instead of having a food booth, we focus on the ways that we can be present to evangelize at the Strawberry Festival. So we want to continue our kids' games that we did last year, and we also want to have a new booth this year for crafts, where we can sell rosaries, Bibles, Catholic T-shirts, all the cool stuff that you guys make. All of you who are artists and woodworkers and make jewelry and all sorts of stuff. I know how talented our parishioners are. So I think it'd be a beautiful way for us to show forth the beauty of our faith, the beauty of our church, and the talent of our parishioners. And that's the ways that we can be more present to evangelize, right? So that's the recommendation that they've made. But obviously, this would be a pretty big change. So I think that parishioners need to have a say in this. So that's why I'm sending this out, because I'd like to hear from you. So please feel free to talk to me after Mass, send me an email, talk to somebody on the committee. Let us know what you think, because here in the next week or two, we need to send the plans to the committee from Crawfordsville. So we're eager to hear what you think. So let us know, and thank you, and God bless you.